a CRM consultant at Metrodata. Today, I'm going to talk to you about flexible working. I have divided my talk into three sections: the background of flexible working, the advantages and disadvantages of having flexible working, and then the last one is the preference of flexible working. Let's begin with the background. Traveling to the office 5 days a week, sitting at a desk all day, and then going home. This is the routine that we used to have as an employee. But during the pandemic, we all have more flexible approach to work. We have to work from home because we cannot go to the office more often as we used to, and because of the restriction from the government too. According to Sarah Jackson, who is workplace consultant at Cranfield University School of Management, because of the pandemic, everybody thinks that flexible working means working from home. It doesn't. It's more about the common sense. What does the job need in terms of when, where, how long, and what do you need, and what does your family need, and how to match. So flexibility really means having some choice and controls over when, where, how long you work, and agreeing that to the manager. For the information, in the UK, for the last 14 years, employee workers have a right to request flexible working, especially for mothers with children younger than 6 years old and a disabled child less than 18. Let's move on to the second section. The advantages of having flexible working. Number one is boost productivity. It means that allowing you to work when you are at your best. For example, if you are a morning person, then it means allowing you to working to get to your desk super early, and allowing you to finish early too, and then improve employees' morale. Having flexible working arrangement can boost employees' well-being by reducing stress and strengthening loyalty. Number three, reduce office expense. Flexible work hours often mean we're getting down to work outside the office, whether that be at home or on the go. It can translate directly to into reducing the expense of your costs. For example, you don't have to commute to the office, so you can save more money. And then the disadvantages. Number one is procrastination. Having flexible working hours requires a high degree of self-motivation. It's all too easy to procrastinate and avoid getting down to work. With no one looking over your shoulder, it's easy to procrastinate, right? So before you realize, half the day has gone. And this can lead to the additional hour in the evening catching up on missed work hour. Number two, communication difficulty. We may find it difficult to communicate with colleagues who are working differently with us or at different time. And we may find we have to be highly organized to communicate, to coordinate communication, collaboration, planning, and delivery. Number three, distraction and lack of good environment. As employee, we have to focus and concentrate while working. And it proves to be difficult with a family that wanting attention or other household noise. And then the last one, the preference of flexible working. This is the sample example of the preference of flexible working. For example, we can request flexible time as long as it's still 8 hours. We can request from working from 12 to 8 until 8. Or number two, we can request to full-time working from home. Or we can request 2 days working from office and 3 days working from home. Getting the working condition that suit us need coordination with our manager too. it has to be both sides. We have to find the ways to to enjoy our work. And then, to sum up, flexible working is not just working from home. It's more about common sense, using our judgment to make sensible decisions. For example, requesting to work 2 hours a day is not sensible, but being able to work from 12 to 8, it may be. So having flexible working has both advantages and disadvantages. And we need to match our need to the business too. That brings me to the end of my presentation. Thank you for your attention. Do you have any question or feedback?
Yenny, I would like to ask a question actually. So you're talking about flexible working. Do you think it is possible that, do you think it is something that is the senior management would like to implement in the company?
According to me, it depends on the business process of company, right? Because my friend who worked at a bank, BCA Bank, she cannot working from home because the software is only have to be accessed at the office. So it really depends on the business process too.
Yeah, thank you. That you may ask.
Thank you.
Hello, Yenny.
So,
May you elaborate on how the company could save costs from having flexible work arrangement?
mm, I think uh, the company will can save more money if they reduce the expense for the traveling. For to commute, the cost of commute to the office. For example, we as the employee worker cannot go to the office anymore, right? For example, we have full time working from home, so we don't have to commute to the office. The office can say to the company can say to us, because we can you don't have to commute anymore, so you don't have more the cost for commute, right? So they can reduce our salary them or something like that. And the facility too, they don't have to pay maintenance for the facility of the company, right? Because the employee work full time from home.